going on, all you lovely people? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michael Horror, and this is a lovely penguin. Welcome back. Welcome to the waddle, my friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, I did something while I was away in New York that I have not really done. I went and checked out a live jam band performance for the band called Goose. Now, I will say this, I didn't take too much video of it just because, you know, I wanted to be there and enjoy the experience, but I did take a couple little clips for you guys. So I even filmed a little introduction, so take a look. What up, everybody? I'm here at my very first jam band concert, a little band called Goose. I don't know all that much about them. My brothers and sister are big fans, so we're checking them out. Look at this place. I've lived in New York for so long, I never knew this place was here. Look at that. Pretty cool. So, yeah, this was my first time checking out a jam band. I've heard of Goose before. My brothers and sisters are huge fans of the group. And, you know, I figured with the fact that I do this YouTube channel now where I check out new music to me, I might as well give something that's also new to me, which is jam music, a chance. You know, I will say I grew up in an area where jam band stuff was not super popular, but it was definitely popular enough that I know of it. And I personally have never been particularly into it. But yeah, like I said, my siblings said they love this. My little brother was going to see their concert, so I said, hey, are there tickets available still that I can join you? And he said, absolutely. So we got some tickets. We went to the show. And to be honest with you guys, I had a freaking awesome time, right? So the cool thing about the group, like I said, they are called Goose. Now, at the very beginning of the show, my brother, he told me about this in advance, but I completely forgot. But the guys, they come out onto stage, and you just hear the crowd erupt into what sounds like booing. I'm not gonna lie, throws you off really bad. It throws you off really bad. But they're not actually going boo! They're going goose! Goose! Just yelling goose. Now, I will say that was super freaking funny, and I loved that part of it. I thought the actual talent of the group is honestly, it's stellar. You know, these guys, they're incredibly good at what they do. And, yeah, I mean, honestly, the cool thing about doing jam bands is that they get the chance to flex that skill. You know, you start off in the song, and then you kind of go off and do, like, a solo for, like, 12 minutes or whatever. And then you come back into the same song again. And I will say, one of the things that actually impressed me the most was the fact that the group could totally just go off and just be freestyling, going nuts, going crazy. And I was watching them intently to see what's the signal to then switch back into the song again, where they start singing and playing together again. And I couldn't see it. It's like magic to me, personally. So honestly, that just absolutely blew my mind. Just seeing how interactive the fans were with the group as well was also very cool. I mean, for the most part, when you're looking around, there was barely anybody filming and whatnot. Of course, you know, there's always going to be people filming. People will take a quick selfie or something, but for the most part, everybody was just there, present at the show, enjoying the moment. So I actually took a little bit of video, not much, but I thought it was very cool. We got to see them during the day. And then the sun set, and then we got to see what they were like at night. So overall, I really thought it was a very cool experience. I will say, again, just being absolutely open and honest, jam music is not really my thing. I'm pretty much good to hear, like, I don't know, 2 to 3 songs, and then I just want to listen to something else or just turn it off personally. But the overall experience, I would give it an absolute 10 out of 10. I think everybody in at some point in their life should go and at least try out a show. See what it's like. See how much you actually enjoy it, or if you hate it. You know, it's pretty much a really friendly crowd too. So like, I don't think it's going to be that bad. Personally, I went with my little brother and a lot of his friends, and funny enough, also some of my siblings' friends as well. They kind of joined the crowd, so they were all keeping me up to date on what was going on, which was awesome. Giving me the details of what songs were coming up. Another cool feature of the concert too was they essentially do one set, right, which is a roughly like an hour-ish set, and then they take like a 30-minute break, which, to be honest with you, at first I thought that's weird, you know, but they just took a nice little break. It gives you a chance to sit down again and just kind of rest your feet a little bit, which honestly I thought was awesome. If you got to go to the bathroom, you can go to the bathroom. Then they come back out and they rock out another full set for like another hour, and then they leave, and then of course the classic encore. They come back out and play again. It was pretty cool. At the very end, they also told us that this was actually the biggest show that they've played so far. I think it was like a little over 13,000 people in the Floral Hills Stadium, which we were at, which is pretty dang cool. And yeah, like I said, I just think it was a really cool overall experience. I don't see myself particularly becoming a fan of jam music still, but again, I do recommend everybody go and check it out because I think it's a fun time. Plus, if you get some friends to go and stuff, it's a fun outing with friends. So, highly recommend. I will say also, I've only said good things so far. There were only really like very small things that I did not like about the show. Now, obviously, I cover a lot of K-pop music. We've been doing a lot more like metal and rock music as well on the channel. And for this band in particular, they barely moved. They barely moved. The visuals were lacking, in my opinion. They pretty much just kind of stand there and play. In fact, I don't think the bassist, I don't think his feet moved once he started playing. He just literally stood there playing the whole time. Didn't move at all. Ironically enough, the keyboardist slash guitarist moved around probably the most out of anybody in the band, which I couldn't help but find funny, considering he's playing most of the instruments that are, you know, on stands that you have to be there to play. And the light show was pretty. It was okay. You know, I think that might have been a little bit on the stadium, but at the same time too, it really just wasn't anything particularly crazy. And I will say this, I definitely think they kind of fall to a detriment of, like, I've seen a lot of really awesome hardcore bands when I was younger who had sick light shows. I've seen a lot of bigger bands that have sick light shows. Obviously, I've been watching a ton of K-pop performances and stuff where they're all dancing. They got light shows and all this stuff and are very highly intense on the visuals. So seeing them not really do all that much was definitely one of the things that I was like, you know, it's not enough to break the performance for me. You know, like I do think they still did a good job, but I don't know. It would have been nice to see them move around a little bit or something. And then, yeah, then I mean, the other thing is quite literally just my opinion of I just don't thoroughly enjoy jamming that much. You know, I really don't. The only thing that it really made me want to do was actually, it made me wish I had a drum set again. It really did. I used to play drums when I was in like middle school and high school, and I haven't owned a drum set in a very long time, and it's made me wish that I did have a drum set I can just kind of get up and jam on my own in a way, you know. But overall, there really wasn't that many negatives. It was a pretty fun trip. So again, I give it the old 10 out of 10. Definitely highly recommend. At the same time, though, I will say I don't see myself particularly becoming like a hardcore fan. So that's my review. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Let me know if you guys have ever checked out Goose, or what are the other bands that you guys like to listen to. And yeah, thank you to all the I want to say they're called goose heads, but I might be mixing that up with fish and fish heads. Whatever the fandoms are called for Goose. Let me know what you guys saw. Let me know if you were there. That would also be pretty cool. And yeah, guys, I love you all. Stay aggressively positive, and we'll catch you on the next one. Love you. Bye. Mwah!